Hi everyone. Today we are going to be talking about Father's Day, and we had homework for this episode of talking to our significant others on their thoughts about Father's Day and all of the things. Um, I'm sure that my co-hosts, their responses that they received are probably as hilarious as what Captain gave me. Um, but that is what today's episode is over. So let's go ahead and get into the intro, and then we could get back here and tell some hilarious stories.
Chaos Connections podcast brought to you by MOC Media, LLC, and Moms of Chaos, Harley, Ray, and Raven, creating space for you to learn, thrive, and connect.
Hi, kids! This is your general warning. This podcast is hosted by people with tattoos and piercings, colorful language, no filters, and they are fiercely protective of the vulnerable among us. Make sure you want to be here, or Fucky the Clown will come for you.
All right. Hey guys, it's Harley. What's up?
Hey everybody, Raven's here.
And I am, obviously Rain, because why not?
Raven,
Okay.
wait. Raven, what was that voice? Hi guys, it's Raven here.
It's probably my customer service voice.
That's exactly what it was. It's fucking
That
great.
was definitely customer service voice. Understandable given some background that we have that other people are not privy to at the moment. But so let's try to make the customer service voice not be so customer service. And
You're no fun, ma'am.
Oh, I'm tons of fun. I am tons of fun. I am a horrible influence and I rock it. So there's that. Okay, so
before we get too far into it, listeners, I am so sorry about the technical difficulties that occurred with last week's episode. It really falls back to me, Harley. I didn't click the magical red button that said upload. So the delay in you getting the gloriousness of last week's episode
And our
fault.
melodious voices.
I apologize.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Right, melodious, my ass.
No, your ass has never been melodious, ma'am.
I'm sure
Melodorous, maybe, but not melodious.
I'm sure it has. It's just talking in whale.
Like I said, melodorous.
Melodorous. Thanks, guys. So Father's Day, huh?
Yeah.
How's Joker taking that?
Wait, the melodious ass or Father's Day?
Yeah, I was gonna say which one.
Oh, I mean,
all right.
How you worded that can be taken many ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and if there's a way to take it dirty, I will. That's my superpower.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Exactly.
So I was the Gold Star student. I didn't just get Joker's input about Father's Day, but the intro that you heard from, let's just call him Brooklyn, he is my brother-in-law, and I got his input too, because I wanted to make sure that we had I wanted to make sure that we just had more than 3 inputs, because I wasn't sure how long 3 inputs from our partners would last.
So if Harley, if Harley gets a gold star, I get a diamond and a platinum star, because I went to Dar's Games Discord.
And now Harley is flipping Raven off because y'all can't see this, and the glare and the I did so well. Why did you have to do on her face is priceless.
I rarely get to see that look, ladies and gentlemen. I am just like pulling it out of the monitor and soaking it up, like literally like rubbing it into my pores.
Yeah,
That's how
Raven's
you stay
also
youthful.
being a little lucky bitch right now because she doesn't have a camera on. So I can't see her reaction to my death glares. So I don't know if they're having an effect. Y'all help. Oh my God.
Normally, I'm the one getting the death glares from both of them, but
Yes.
so if we have a diamond platinum, and then we have a gold star, and I am the one that literally barely scraped by because I kept forgetting to talk to Captain.
So you get the
I
bronze.
I literally messaged him as we're getting ready to record
So
on
did
a messenger.
you talk to like somebody that might have helped raise you? Rain?
No,
I'm asking Rain specifically for a reason. Why
No.
not?
because the one who raised me was my mother, and I don't talk to my ex-stepfather.
I meant the current one. I don't know when he came in the picture.
When I was 19,
Whatever. Did you ask him?
I haven't talked to him. When I talk to him, it's normally asking for recipes or requesting food to be made when I go to visit.
Aha.
And we talk while he's cooking.
So I'm giving you shit, but I did not ask my own father.
There are multiple reasons for that, and we'll get into that later. So now,
In therapy.
I am not the therapist for this one.
No,
Sorry.
definitely not.
I think that my reason for not asking my dad trumps everybody's.
Totally and completely, which is why I made sure very carefully that my question was directed at Rain only. Because that would have been an absolute dick thing to do. And I will give you shit all day long, but I am there are some lines that just you do not cross.
Agreed.
Well,
Agreed.
that plus Ouija boards are just asking for trouble. As I mentioned in a previous episode, but I digress. So let's go with me, because I will be the one who talks less, and that's not normally the case. So question 1 was I think it was most memorable Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And
There were 3 questions. It doesn't matter what order they went in, but go ahead.
Does not
I only
matter
asked
a
2,
whit.
but I could probably answer the other one because I knew the answer for the second one. I just didn't know the memory one. I know him very well. We talk about everything. So the most memorable Father's Day was when Witchkin 1 was old enough to understand what Father's Day was and what it was for. He didn't say how old she was, but she was little. And she went outside, picked him a flower, and came up, gave him a flower, said Happy Father's Day, climbed on his lap, and started playing. Just wanted to play. And just wanted
Aw,
dad time. And that's his most memorable Father's Day.
Aw,
that's cute.
he does
Okay.
have a heart. Did it grow 3 sizes that day?
No, it may have, but then it shrunk because of the other crap that was going on.
The heart, Harley, the heart.
Oh, sorry.
I
My
am
bad.
not touching that
Oh
other
my
topic with a
God.
10-foot pole.
Harley, what the fuck? It's worse than a freaking helicopter, what you just did.
My bad.
Jesus. Apparently it is give Harley all the hell day.
Oh, not too much of it though.
You have no idea. Guys, listen, real quick, like, serious
It's
moment.
never real quick with us.
No, it's not. It's not.
Never.
Our significant others appreciate that. Anyway, so
Do they though?
You have to be quick though.
And quiet, and I hate that. But anyway, go ahead.
Jesus Christ, ladies. All right. Back to the topic at hand. I was trying to be sentimental and heartfelt, and you guys are all sitting here.
Go for it.
All right. So I really want to take a second and say thank you to our listeners, for people tuning in, for people who have been tuning in, or even our first time listeners. Thank you for taking the time to give us a chance. This is something that all of us do as like a side project. We all have primary things that we do when we're not podcasting. But for me, the the time that I spend working on the podcast is a little bit of an escape for me. And I just want to say thank you to our listeners for being there, whether you realize it or not. You are helping somebody who you don't even know. And that's awesome.
No.
So thank you.
And I have to echo everything that Harley said because without going into too much detail, she and I got dropped into the trenches at work today. And neither one of us came out unscathed. So being able to look forward to recording this and goof around with each other was, I think, the only thing keeping me sane. I don't know about Harley.
Oh, yeah. Sane sailed a long time ago, sweetheart, but it's the only thing that kept me from going
sane enough to operate.
I'm kidding.
Sane enough to operate.
Keep those to yourself unless you're writing a book. Kind of like Castle said.
And call it, if I did it, how I would have done it.
I mean, that's a great junk journal. We should get her junk journal with the stickers to go with that. Oh, that would be fun. Okay, so
I could make one.
They both had a day. I am currently looking for employment. So if you know of anything, shoot me a message on social media because that would be great.
Rain kills it as an executive assistant, and she's also looking to become a Scrum Master, and she has 2 certifications. So listeners, keep an eye out.
So I didn't have anything going on when they got thrown in the trenches and they were able to take a step back. Having someone who can just listen, even when you don't realize that you could be talking about the issue, you could be talking about nothing. You could start talking about, dude, that guy was freaking hot. I wish I would have gotten you a picture because holy crap. And it be something that can de-escalate the anxiety that is currently enveloping somebody. I tend to go into problem-solving mode, which I got called out on by Raven the other day.
It's amusing and endearing because she always jumps into problem-solving mode with me. She never jumps into listening mode, and it's hilarious.
I will argue with that because I have listened to you bitch about the same thing before, at least a couple times before I go, okay, well, have you done this? You may not
Maybe I
realize
just want to
it.
bitch.
Maybe you don't realize it, but I do that.
Doo-doo.
But let's get back to the topic at hand before we go into another mental health one. And we don't want to go into a mental health one right now. We want to give you guys some
positive,
not so heavy stuff. And come on, talking about Dark, Captain, and Joker, dude,
should be entertaining to anybody.
Oh God,
I'm sorry.
Right? All right.
So you know what's funny?
What's that?
So what's funny, and then someone else say what the most memorable Father's Day thing was for their.
Well, I was actually thinking about that with my own father. Like, what from Father's Days with him really stands out? And I can't remember a single damn Father's Day. But to be fair and equal, I cannot remember a single instance of Mother's Day either. But what I do remember is when we were kids and living in Southern California, we would go to the beach all the damn time because it was free and it was like right fucking there. And my dad, we were little, we couldn't swim. Dad would race out into the waves and leave us. And we were bummed. And I remember that he took the time to dig a fucking pool in the sand for us and make sure it filled up with water so that we could play safely.
Aw, that's cute. I don't remember a Mother's Day or a Father's Day for my parents.
Not individually. It's weird.
I think that just goes to show how fucking selfish kids are.
Right?
It doesn't involve me. Here's your crappy handmade gift they made me make at school for a grade.
Here's the tie that the commercials on TV said you really wanted.
Here's the card that shows a picture of something that I like because I like space robots. I don't know what you like, but I felt like drawing space robots.
Right, because I've never bothered to get to know.
All right. So
take my mom to lunch.
Save it.
Okay, so Who wants to go first on their homework assignment of most memorable Father's Day?
Favorite
Rock, paper,
place.
scissors?
God, I cannot talk. I cannot say favorite right now. There, I said it. All right. So for Joker's a real laid back dude. All right. He counteracts my crazy quite well. Like
Maybe we should have called him
he's
Mr.
awesome.
Freeze.
No. Anyway. Oh God, I
Not
just
the
think
look
of a
of
gun
disgust.
spraying a bunch of white.
I was talking about because he's laid
Anyway,
back. Or you could call him Alfred.
no. Alfred's a badass, bro. Don't fuck with Alfred.
No shit.
Right?
Anyway, Mr. J, Joker, his favorite Father's Day was actually it was simple. He and his dad went to the shooting range. And that's something that he enjoys. He enjoys going to the shooting range, and it's something that he got to do one-on-one with his dad. Now for Brooklyn,
Hmm.
Brooklyn had a good story.
I
So Brooklyn is I'm calling him Brooklyn. His name is not actually Brooklyn. Again, pseudonyms for everybody.
he would make an awesome gargoyle.
Yeah,
He
but
would.
Brooklyn, he actually has a Brooklyn accent, as you heard in the intro, and because he was born and raised in Brooklyn. But
No.
he was telling me about this Father's Day that a big group of family and friends got together and they went to a park in the city, and they just got together and they did a big group baseball game and they had a picnic. He said it was legit. And I was pleasantly surprised that it was something so sentimental, because I thought for sure he was gonna be like, "Yeah, I really liked it when my bitch gave me a blowjob."
That's a Tuesday. Mm.
That is a Tuesday, but I don't even want. Don't. Ugh. Anyway, go ahead, Raven. What from your platinum gold star having self?
She looks so pissed.
What was the
Okay.
beloved Father's Day memories?
So you guys are going to get a kick out of this, I promise. So my dear sweet Dar has had ADHD since he was a kid. He still does. He's learned how to manage it quite well. But that with that disease comes some other unwanted side effects. And so I asked him this question, and I asked him to think about it really hard. He can't remember a single one. Not one of his, not one with his stepfather, not one with his grandfather. He's like, I know we did something.
Oh no!
Bless his heart.
Forget about it. Joker. I swear, you would have thought that I was asking the man what the meaning of life is. You would think,
Right? Like
that
his
I
eyes
was
got
talking
wide.
to
He's
him
like,
in
oh, shit.
you would think I was talking to him in binary. Inside joke. Don't worry about it, listeners. You'll get the scoop one day on our.
And if you're in the
Patreon.
Illuminati, we don't know a thing.
Nothing. 0111000. Probably said it wrong. Don't care.
Okay,
This is
so
great.
I didn't even
the
think
one
it
thing
was
that got me.
Illuminati listening. Hey.
So I think the only thing that would possibly get me a platinum star is what guys want for Father's Day, like as a gift or for food or an action or an activity, right? Dar's simple. He's so sweetly simple that it's so hard to buy for him. It is so hard to get him gifts or make him gifts because he doesn't want anything. Like, he'll take a cool nerdy t-shirt or a cool pair of fun socks, and that's about it. Like, that's really all he needs. However,
I have an input
I
on
took a
that.
page out of my pandemic book and I ran across a couple of ads while I was scrolling social media. And so I ordered the shit, and it's going to be here in time for Father's Day, and he's going to damn love it. And I'm not saying a damn word on this podcast about what it is, but I will tell Rain and Harley when we're done recording, because holy shit, they're so good.
I thought you already sent us pictures.
I did send you pictures. That's right. Yay. Oh, he's going to be so excited. But do you want to know what most guys want for Father's Day? It is not a bottle of cologne where the commercial shows you sexy people and you have no fucking clue what it smells like. I hate those damn things. It is not a tie. It's only a new wallet if he needs a new wallet and says he wants a new wallet. It's not a gym membership because that seems kind of douchey. Like, we would be pissed off if we like got an unsolicited blender, right? Most guys want just a chill day. They just want a chill day with their families. They want a day where they don't have to do any of their regular work. Some of them might want a blowjob, as was pointed out on the Discord server. I guess he did not get March 14th, so he wants it for Father's Day. And no, that was not Dar. That was somebody else.
And if you don't know what March 14th is, I'm so sorry, but it is.
Go Google it.
Yeah, definitely.
It was the
Yeah, they
guy's
just want a chill
answer
day.
to Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Anyway, it was
It's-
the machismo answer to Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was a douchey answer. But yeah, they just want a chill day where they feel like their family loves them and they feel taken care of.
Yeah, so that was kind of the consensus between Joker and Brooklyn. I have a little sticky note with my answers so I didn't forget anybody's. But Brooklyn said he would want just a barbecue, maybe a movie, just chill with friends and family. And Joker said that he just wants a day with good food that he doesn't have to cook or procure, and maybe a thoughtful gift would be nice. But Joker, he is a pain to shop for, and this is why he's a pain to shop for, because he'll be like,
and I'm agreeing because
that
I've known
is
the
really-
man for freaking 17 years, or no shit, damn near 19 years.
So he'll be like, "Oh, I really like this,"
And then you buy it for him, and he already got it.
No.
Uh-huh.
You'll try to be sneaky and be like, "Oh, is there a particular one that you're looking at? Yeah, I'm looking between these two or these three. Oh, okay, cool. Gets a little bit closer to the holiday. Hey, I saw you got an Amazon package yesterday. What was that, Joker? Oh, it was that Model 3 blah 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 blah.
Uh-huh.
What
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Thank you for taking my one and only idea, you asshole.
Right, it's in my Amazon cart right now. Why did you buy it?
Uh-huh.
So there is a shopping ban.
Because I wanted it.
There's a shopping ban for Joker that starts around November. I think it starts. Maybe it started as early as Halloween. I can't remember, but there is a
Halloween.
shopping ban for Joker. Yeah.
So, so for Christmas one year, I was walking around one of the malls and I passed a comic shop. I was like, oh, okay. So me and Witchkin 2 go in there, whatever. And I see The Killing Joke. I don't know what all is on Joker's bookshelf. At one point, the man's room was a freaking library. Multiple books stacked on top of each other, multiple deep, all of that thing.
Yep.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Raven. And
Never. It lives
I know
there.
it does. So I got him this, and I was like, cool. I got him something that fits because Joker is one of his favorite characters. He opened it. He was grateful for it, but he already had a fucking copy.
Oh yeah, I stopped trying to buy Dark comics a long fucking time ago. And if he says anything about wanting them or hey, what's new, I will happily drive him to the
Oh,
comic
that's what
shop.
we have to do for Captain.
But I'm not.
That's what we have to do for Captain.
Yeah, I'm not picking out. Fuck
Yeah,
that
Okay,
shit.
no,
you've
no,
seen the
Uh-uh.
boxes of comics that Captain has.
Uh-huh. And
Captain will
Dar has
not
similar.
Captain will not let you read his comics without his supervision because he doesn't want you to damage the spine.
Yeah, he's
Captain is very
He is very
particular
particular.
about his
I
comics.
have some comics in there too, but yeah, I have to be very careful if I'm going to read comics. I told him he just needs to get me a way to read them all digitally so I don't fuck them up.
Or we can get you some cute little white gloves that you can use later.
No,
Yeah,
the
no.
white gloves don't matter. It all depends on how you hold and support
Yeah,
the
how you
spine
bend it.
of the comic book and how you turn the pages. How you turn
And
the
he
pages.
You know what I just
and he
realized?
taught Witchkin 2 this. And she loves the Spider-Verse. Specifically, she loves Gwen Stacy. And she has a box in her room that has her comics in it. And she is just like commas, mangas. She's there. And I'm like, oh God, no wonder you think you're a secret love child, but I promise you're not.
Yeah.
No, you know what's funny is I've never sat down and gone through Dar's boxes of comics with him. I don't even know what he has in there. Maybe we can do that this weekend and he can show me all of his favorites.
Well, then you need to take care of your craft room.
Yeah.
Raven. I just thought
Yes,
of an
ma'am.
awesome gift for Dar, and I'm gonna tell you because I don't care if he hears it. Maybe he'll appreciate the thought. Do you happen to know, you don't know what comics he has, but do you happen to know if Dar has his comics in protective sleeves?
Yes, he does.
Bags and
every single issue. As far as I know, every single issue.
Oh.
But more probably would not hurt, if I'm being honest.
Well, there you go.
I actually think we
nice, cheap, thoughtful Amazon gift. All right. So there's a Father's Day gift if you have any comic book junkies that you're trying to.
Oh, you know what? Yes, absolutely. And I just realized another great one, and it definitely pertains to Captain. But I thought of it because I was thinking of, cute little things I could get Dar that show him that I care about him, which I did and won't use because he's not that type of guy. Which makes me sad a little bit. But you could get your guy a gift certificate to a really great like upscale hair salon where he'll feel like a little bougie. If your guy likes to get his nails or his toes done, get him a gift certificate for that.
They have the specialty barber shops that cater to men. So the well-known one that's kind of everywhere is Knockouts. There's another one that is called Hammer and Nail, which takes care of hair, beards, manicures, pedicures, and I mean, like they get a day spa, including like facials and steam. It's insane. And I mean, it's for like the whole package. I think it was going to be like $200 or $250, and
no way. Oh, those fuckers. Okay, here's the pink tax in action, ladies and gentlemen. A full day spa package for a guy at this salon is $250, but if you are of the female variety or of the uterus having variety and you want a massage only, it's going to start at $250 for 50 minutes. Never mind the whole fucking package.
No, because I went to Massage Heights for my birthday and it was $100.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, well, I was looking at some place that did more than just massages, and I don't mean that in a giggity way. I mean that in a like, give me like the good non-sexual kind of facial kind of way.
I love how you have to preface that.
Jesus. The good.
Well, because I know sooner or later there's going to be somebody listening that's going to be like, haha, she said facial. And I'm going to be like, no, not like that.
Let's be real. You would be the one thinking like that.
I did a free. So I, for those of you guys don't know, so I used to be a gamer.
Oh my God. It was
not
so
like
bad.
Professional.
And awesome. I tried to get her back into it, but she won't do it.
I used to play World of Warcraft. I played World of Warcraft for several years. I started after the Burning Crusade expansion came out. and then I played
Oh, she said
through
burning. I thought she said brain.
Burning Crusade,
Ugh.
and then
Crusade, which is the first expansion.
I played through Wrath of the Lich King. I had a level 80 Shadow
Mhm.
Priest. Loved her to death. But I realized one day, number one, I'm broke. I can't afford to pay for this game anymore. Number one. Number two, holy shit, I think I have spent more hours with this game than I have my child. So I decided,
I think it was about that same time that Dar came to the same realization with the exact same game and the exact same expansion pack.
yeah.
Never
So
had
I
that
was like,
issue.
I had to step away, but I started. So segue. I'm long winded. Give me a break. That's why our podcast episodes are at least an hour. Calm down. All right. So I started playing this game. It's called Last War. Again, not sponsored, but I really enjoy this game, and it's kind of has features that are similar to World of Warcraft, but it's not as hardcore. You can play it on your phone. It's cool, right?
How do you
Anyway,
feel, Captain, about that
so
game?
the other day, I don't know. So the other day, we were doing a competition, and it's called an alliance duel. An alliance, for maybe those who are familiar with WoW, is just like a guild, but there's a cap on the number of players you can have in the alliance. Anyway, so we're doing an alliance duel, and each day you have different tasks, and some of the tasks are to open chests with certain particular components in them to get points to win the alliance duel. The other day,
As Rain looks down at her boobs.
oh no, that's perfect because she knows where I'm going with this. So the other day, we're talking in the alliance chat, and they were like, "Man, I'm saving this up for tomorrow's focus for the duel event, blah 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 blah." And I was like, yeah, that's what I do too. And I was like, and then I said, yeah, as soon as reset happened, basically the clock rolls over to the next 24 hours on the server. I said, yeah, pretty much as soon as reset happened, I popped all my chests open. I put that in the alliance chat, and before anybody could respond, I posted my next comment, and I said, I apologize. That sounds incredibly inappropriate when I read it back. And everybody that was paying attention to the chat, because some players just don't pay attention, which is fine. Some of the players who were paying attention to the chat just freaking raffled all the way. ROFL, LOL, LMAO, like crying emoji, laughing face. It was great. It was great.
Mhm.
It was great.
This is also
Anyway,
the same
yeah.
woman that when
So
she
I
did play
was
WoW,
praising myself the other day.
when she did play WoW, when she realized it was a problem, was when she got mad at somebody and insulted them in WoW terminology.
With a WoW burn.
IRL?
IRL.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember the insult too.
Yeah, Dar.
I was like, someone did something really stupid, and I was like, "You're like a level 80 hunter who goes into a raid with no ammo." And everybody was
And this
like,
was when
and everybody
it
kind of
wasn't
like
automatic
snickered,
ammo.
and because they understood the burn, but everybody was also kind of like, "That was really nerdy," and I was like,
Shut up.
"Holy shit, who am I? Holy shit,
yeah.
who am I?
It was a
What's going
full-on
on?"
Penny moment before Penny, played games.
Dude, Dar had one the other day because he plays a game similar to that, and he can play it on his phone or on PC. And they've got the alliance chat, and they've got their like anyway, they've got their Discord server on the side, right? And I'm on the Discord server just because they were badgering him for like 2 months that they wanted to talk to me. I don't understand why. I really don't. I'm not that funny. I'm not that clever.
We
But
make
anyway,
an entire podcast
so-
because we're hilarious, woman. So what the fuck?
This is true,
So
and we just feed off of each other.
It is true.
Yeah, fair.
Yes. So he's got these
Non-sexual facial.
giant thumbs. right? Non-sexual facial.
How many thumbs do you have, Raven?
They're huge. So he gets tired of typing. So he'll use the voice to text option.
How many thumbs
And
does he have, Raven?
I'm not getting into that one.
Wait, is it a thumb?
Not all of them are flesh and blood.
I'm kind of sad.
Anyway,
I'm gonna call
he'll do the
Dar and
voice
be
to
like,
text.
"She's telling us you have a thumb, bro." Oh Jesus,
Oh,
no!
no,
I don't
Mama,
want to.
he's
I don't
got
want to.
two.
I don't want to instigate a dick pic from your husband. No, I'm
Oh,
not
dear
telling him.
God, no. I love them, but they are not for anybody else. The only unsolicited dick pics I will accept are from him, and he's not allowed to send any to anybody bleh, ever again. So anyway, he uses voice to text because his giant thumbs make him tired of texting.
Yeah. Okay.
And he'll be sitting in the living room with this, and then he'll get into voice chat in the living room, and it's on speaker, and I have no choice but to hear it, and it's hilarious. And because I can't tell when he's talking to me or when he's doing a voice to text or when he's talking to them. And so I started just basically ignoring everything he says unless he calls my name or tells me, oh, hey, by the way, and I'll just be sitting there doing my thing, and he'll be talking, and I'm just ignoring him talking because it's probably the game. And it took like 2 minutes of him trying to get my attention to let me know that everything he had said for the last 10 minutes was to me.
Well, that's his own fault. That is his on fault.
I mean, he
Right?
tries to be good. He's like, hey, I'm doing a voice to text real quick. I'm like, oh, okay, sweet. So you're not talking to me.
And then it's a constant.
No.
But I did ask him what he wanted to do for Father's Day. What kind of a gift he wanted. And he's like, Raven, I don't need presents. Like, I don't need artwork up in my office because I don't look at it. I just look at my computer.
There is a piece of artwork on the door to the office, though, and I know that because I gave it to him the first Christmas.
There
we were
is,
friends.
And Rain made it, and I do have one that I'm making for him that I'm going to force him to hang up in his office, and he's going to love the fuck out of it. But he's like, I can't sleep in because he just naturally wakes up at 6 o'clock, kind of like somebody else we know. He's like, I just want a chill day. Like, if I ask you to cook something for dinner, would you pretty please? Because I really want it. I'm like, yeah, of course, babe. Whatever you want. You want to sit around the house and be bums in our jammies and watch movies all day? I don't fucking care. Do you want to get Apprentice 2 downstairs and we'll watch something that they like and then we can all be together? I don't care. It's your damn day. And he's like, I don't know what I want.
Aww.
He does get a little pathetic sometimes. It's cute.
Rain, did you tell us? You didn't tell us what Captain's ideal Father's Day gift or thing would be. Is that the one that you got the answer to, or is that the one that you're going to guess?
Soul Sucker
No,
9000?
No. He told me I had to quote him. Okay.
Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. I'm ready.
Sure? I want to get rid of these damn kids. He may have said fucking, but the gist is the same. And I knew that was good. He wants a day where he's left the fuck alone. He doesn't want to have to deal with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have children, you know this sentiment. You know that you love them to the depth of your being, and you would walk through fucking hellfire barefoot for them. How the fuck ever? There are times that you need to be goddamn alone.
And this is specifically accurate right now because Witchkin 1 and Witchkin 2 were broken up within 2 days of each other last week.
Oh yeah, it was like Rain had to get out the mop to take care of the tears.
I was seriously going like, oh my God, I need to get out of the house. But I'm the one who deals with the emotional shit, and they're both wanting to talk to me. And I'm good with that because I want them to talk to me. But at the same time, I'm like, why does it have to be both of them at the same time? Oh my God.
Uh-huh. You feel like you're literally being torn in half.
Yeah.
And you just need 5 minutes of absolute fucking silence so that you can put a
and
thought
then my
together.
Dogs, like when they go into their caves and they're dealing with their own stuff, and then it's just like, hi mom, thump 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 thump, beating the crap out of me with their tails. Yeah.
Oh my God, my little one today, he kept, I don't remember if I was on the phone with you guys or not, but I was working with my laptop on my lap, so he knows he can't get on my lap. But he has one paw on my leg and one paw on my boob, and he's trying to paw at me to tell me something. And I'm like, sweetheart, what is it? What do you want? Right? You use that stupid voice with them that gets them all excited. And he just stares at me, and then he stares at the back door and paws at me again. And I couldn't for the fucking life of me figure out what he wanted. Until his sister sat by the door and started whining, and I let them out, and he wanted to play. He just wanted to play and run and be chased and get that goofy ass doggy grin he gets when he gets to run full tilt.
Oh,
Aw, I think
I flat out said Hex is going through his going through the rekindled puppy energy era, and it was in full freaking force today. Like just tuck butt running across the downstairs, chasing the spherical object, which I can't say because the door is open, and he was looking for it in my office, but it does not exist in the moment.
She will trigger the
Yeah.
shitstorm with that one word.
Honestly, like, I don't even really want to say the word because dogs' hearing is so like superior. I don't want to say the word.
I've been on the
and
phone
have
with
him
Rain, and her
hear
dogs
it.
bark, and my dogs are like, "What the fuck's going on?" And I
Right?
just totally
No.
talked all
I
over
ju- I
Harley.
just
I'm so
don't-
sorry.
I just don't want to say the word and then have him pick up the word on her headset and be like, "What?"
Actually, he's
'Cause I
downstairs.
did
Anyway.
that.
The
Okay.
other three
Alright.
are up here. I know, right?
He'll still hear it. So have you
Oh.
guys like watched your guy play with your dogs or your kids and just kind of like lose some of their inhibitions and your ovaries just kind of start
No.
thumping?
I don't want to talk
Okay.
about it.
No, just
Let-
me.
Let me be clear.
It's not just you, Raven. I just don't want to talk about it.
Let me
I
be
just don't-
clear.
You don't understand.
Go ahead.
Be clear. I took surgical measures to ensure that there would be no more babies coming out of my
Well,
woo-woo.
baby, I meant metaphorically.
Okay, I
And,
want you to
like,
I want you to
You
think.
just, your heart
Yeah.
just goes
And the
pitter
other-
patter, and
I
you
want
fall
you
in
to
love with him
think
all
about
over
the
again.
fact that we're
No,
talking
the other
about
day I
Harley,
was
whose
like-
impulse
the other
control
day I was
sucks.
like- the other day I was like, oh, we're laying in bed. We've both undergone surgical procedures to prevent procreation because the world's not ready for any more of us. Okay. We're doing you a favor. Trust us. And we're laying in bed and I was like, we should have had a baby. And he was like, nope. And I was like, but babe, we could have had a
No.
baby.
No, I have no desire for another kid, and if my kids don't want to have kids of their own, I'm good with that. I will happily be a dog mom until the day I die. But there's just something about watching this big man turn into a little kid and play that you're just like,
Oh no.
okay,
No,
can we do it right now?
So God help me, because I'm gonna get so much hate mail for this. But I miss being pregnant and the newborn stage. That's what I miss. Like the
Okay, so I'm really glad
extensive-
somebody had a good experience with that.
the extensive mommy and baby time was nice. It was nice. The morning sickness sucked, and then the acid reflux at the end sucked, and then getting
Oh, you
really,
got yours
really,
at
really
the end,
bad,
you
throughout.
bitch.
getting really, really bad, really, really bad Charlie horses in the middle of the night because the baby's sucking all the calcium out of your
those
body.
fucking sucked.
Oh, that
my God.
hurt. And then, girl, I got baby horror stories for days. Doesn't matter.
Which we're gonna save for another episode.
We are, but I still miss it. Like it's sick. I don't want the toddler. I don't want the toddler or the adolescent.
Dear God,
No. You can have that one.
No, I don't want the middle school age. Fuck that. But like,
High school.
so I don't know how your guys' grew up around babies and kids, but Dar did not at all. So when we had ours, he had to learn everything from scratch. He had no experience. And watching him learn how to put a diaper on a baby boy in a cold room is something that I will never, ever forget. And it's been almost 19 years exactly since that happened. And I will never forget it. And the fact that he did not get pissed off and angry. And he was just like, oh my God, what's going on? Oh shit.
I had to, so my brother-in-law my brother-in-law, not Brooklyn, one of my other brother-in-laws, is similar.
Your other brother, Daryl?
Sure. So he was completely like, when my kids were little, he didn't want to hold them. He was scared to hold them. He didn't want to hold any babies until they could hold their own heads up.
Scared that they'd break them.
He was scared. He was so, oh, it was adorable. But he was like, I was the first one of my siblings to have kids. I was the first one to have a boy. And so I learned the tips and tricks for changing a boy's diaper in a cold room and to avoid any accidents. And so my brother-in-law is like, Harley,
nobody wants a fountain.
My brother-in-law is like, Harley, how do I do this? Because like, he pees every single time, my nephew. And I was like, first of all, you got to be quick. You got to have this prepared. And I showed him, and I had that baby change before his little wee-wee could even realize that the temperature had changed.
And I had a different trick. Oh. I would lift it up just enough to get the air on it, and then I would put it back down, the dirty diaper, and just wait. And then I knew that he was getting an actually clean diaper, because that child, oh my God. Okay. I will never forget when he was getting potty trained. No, I know. This is a Dar as a father story. So when Dar and I met, we were both like broke ass bitches, right? We had this very inexpensive old house, lots of rooms and doors and walls. It was very compartmentalized. It was very strange. But we also didn't have a whole lot of furniture. So we would go to like the thrift store that we knew was really clean to get, chairs and whatnot. So apprentice 1 is getting potty trained, and he's really great during the day with number 1. Not so great with number 2. For some reason, sitting on the toilet for that length of time scared him. So he would run and hide when he had to go number 2 in his pull-up. And Dar would run all over the house trying to find him to catch him in time to put him on the toilet. And this man was getting so exasperated. And when he retells this story, he does the face that apprentice 1 would make whenever you would find him and he was in the middle of said act.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to do a parenting story one day. We're gonna have to do funny parenting stories. It's all gonna be from when the kids were younger. So, side note and something to look forward to. We may have to pull Captain on that one, because I need somebody.
You need the
to
cheesy
articulate the same way that Captain does the cheesy cheek story.
Which can one
cheesy cheeks
is gonna kill us. But I'll do it.
No.
I'll get Captain up here for it.
Okay. All right. Back to the topic at hand. Last Father's Day stories that we're gonna regale you with. What's a funny Father's Day story from your significant other or from your collective pod of persons? What was a funny Father's Day story that they shared, if any?
Are you asking us, or are you asking our listeners?
All of the above.
Well, I'm asking the listeners so that they can post it in the comments, but ideally on the podcast,
I definitely want to hear from them.
Yeah, ideally on the podcast, they tune in to hear us talk to each other. So, Raven,
that's true.
Rain, can you please answer the fucking questions?
Okay.
Do you want to go first, or let me know when you're ready to go, because I can't see your face.
Okay. So before we were parents, we were obviously just together, just us, and we would do this thing to unwind when we got home from work, and we called it Naked Picnic. And we would just pick up some takeout, and we would sit on our bed naked and eat our takeout and watch TV and just giggle, right? So as the kids are arriving and they're little and they can't perceive these kind of things, we would still do it on occasion, but it became less and less as the kids got a little bit older. So for Father's Day one year, Dar's mom sent us a gift certificate for Lobstergram. And if you guys are not familiar, it is a very bougie site where they will ship you live lobsters that you get to cook yourself and all the trimmings. And so I went ahead and I used that for Father's Day. And I told him the kids are in bed asleep. We haven't done Naked Picnic in a really long time. And let me just tell you that male body hair and lobster juices and shells are not friends. Especially when they're straight out of a boiling pot.
Holy crap.
Oh, poor Dar.
Luckily, he forgave me, and I still get that.
That's why it looks like that now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I have never seen, nor do I want to see, Dar or Captain's wieners. Thank you.
Or
very
Captain,
much.
or you can see Joker. I don't
Good.
want to. That's a line.
You guys
I'm
keep y'all's on,
Yeah.
on y'all's side.
Okay, Ray.
I said Dar or Captain.
Well, we know that you see jokers.
You
give yourself laryngitis on a regular basis.
Right.
I think you're the only one who does it.
That's exactly how I do it.
So I wasn't around for the new dad Father's Day, so I don't know any of those cute stories with Captain. But it was 2 years ago, I think, and we kind of wrapped up Father's Day and his birthday at the same time, but he got the gift on Father's Day. Witchkin One and I ordered him tickets to see his favorite band, and they were going to be in a town in Texas in October, which is when his birthday is. And so Witchkin One and I went to Dollar Tree, and we got a couple rolls of that shiny colored duct tape, a box, another box. I think we got another box. And then we got the bubble envelope thing. And then instead
Bubble
of
wrap?
getting glitter, because we literally would have been murdered if we would have put glitter in this. We would have been murdered.
Dear God.
Um,
Yes.
So we got the little foam balls to act as glitter. And we also got candy. So we got zip ties.
Oh,
So
God. You're
we
evil.
put the tickets, the printout of the tickets, in the envelope with the little foam ball things. Then, and we put that in a box with a thing of candy. The envelope was was double sealed with duct tape. And then we made a basket net thing around it with zip ties. Then we put that in a box with candy, tissue paper. And then we wrapped with wrapping paper and duct tape in another box. And we also used zip ties, again, because zip ties. And we did this for each level. And with each level, we did give him snacks to replenish his strength, because I think I gave him a butter knife or a spoon, and that was the only utensil he could use to get into said present. There's video of it that I'm told I can never share, but holy shit, it was fucking hilarious. Because he's sitting there going, "What the fuck? If there's another box, I'm going to strangle you." He said that on like the second one, and then there was like three more. Witchkin One and I are dying because we spent like an hour in her room wrapping this gift. Then, so there was that holiday was kind of overshadowed by that gift. Witchkin 2 painted him a picture, and it said, I can't remember what it said, but I know it's like the end of it was, "Thanks for putting up with my mom." So it was a bonus dad saying thing, and she painted it. And yeah, this is my kid who flat out told me that if something happens between me and Captain, that she's staying with Captain. I feel the love so much on that one. But that just goes to show you that
You should.
even though he is an asshole, he is a really good dad.
Yeah. So,
Ooh, I
for
have another thing.
my comical.
After you're done.
So for my comical story, I have two of them. Obviously, I have the one from Brooklyn, and then I have the one from Joker. So for Brooklyn, it actually ties into his favorite Father's Day memory about the baseball game in New York, where there was like a picnic and everything. So at that same picnic, they supplied everybody with water balloons and had a big water balloon fight. So he thought that was really enjoyable, which I thought was that's cool. That's cool. For Joker, for his funny Father's Day story. So before I moved down, he was switching rooms in the house that we were going to be living in, that we were going to be sharing with his family. And he decided that we needed a TV stand. And so for Father's Day, he got his uncle and his dad to help him build an entertainment center to go into our bedroom. This entertainment center, although I will give Joker props for putting in the work and building it, he did not put the proper supports in. So underneath the TV, there was another shelf for like DVDs and stuff, and then there was another shelf below it. Those shelves started caving, started buckling, and so the homemade TV stand, we used it for a while before it started buckling, but yeah, it didn't have the proper supports in there. So that was funny. But that was Joker's favorite Father's Day story, is that he made two of his family members that were supposed to be celebrating Father's Day as well do something constructive for Father's Day.
So this isn't exactly a Father's Day thing. This is kind of just a note to everyone who has male friends and fathers and uncles and whatnot. So recently there's been some drama with teenage kids, because that's part of having teenagers, right?
Because teenage kids.
Make sure to check in with them, because there are so many times that they feel that they can't say anything when they're going through it because of societal norms. And I say this because Harley and I have told Joker repeatedly, kind of ad nauseum pretty much at this point, that if he's, going through something and needs to bounce something off of somebody, or wants to check in with something and have an unbiased input, call Captain. Call and talk to Captain. Well, holy shit, the man finally fucking listened to us. And don't get me wrong, they talk some shit because they're guys, and that's what they do. But they were able to talk to each other, and kind of a something that everybody goes through of, am I fucking up as a parent? I mean, we go through that, and it's so much easier, or not so much easier. It's so much more acceptable to sit there and go, you're killing it as a mom. Dads don't always get that, and we need to kind of remember that.
No, they get,
it's not babysitting,
good on you
it's
for
parenting.
Babysitting.
Shut the fuck up. It's not babysitting, it's parenting. But they don't get that. And there are a lot of dads that they feel like they're nothing more than a wallet. They feel kind of replaceable, and that's not fair, because they're not. I'm not saying that all dads are great, so don't come at me sideways. But I am saying,
No. But if you see a dad killing it, just tell him that he's doing a good job, because
and
they
they
don't hear
should.
it as often as moms
And
do.
that's one of the societal things that I want society to see needs to change. Kind of like we are not Instagram moms. We are not sitting there going, oh my God, I'm cutting my daughter's lunch into stars and I am peeling these grapes and putting them in this nice little cute bento box. I'm sorry. I am mentally unstable and I don't
Nope.
have the patience for that.
Kudos to you if you kudos to you if you
Look,
do
if you
that.
have the time and
I'm not
energy
that
for that,
girl.
props. But a lot of parents don't, and they feel inferior
Yeah.
because they don't have the time or energy for that. So, anyway, I think we have talked y'all's ears off
I
far long
agree.
enough.
And I say that because we could get onto multiple different subjects, especially about our significant others and how they are as fathers. But thank you, everybody who tuned in and continues to tune in. And we
We love our
please
daddies.
never say that again. Cannot.
No, I'm going to try that next time we're getting busy, just so I can see what the reaction is.
Okay, for the record, I'm not dissing anybody who's into this lifestyle, because props on you. You do you. Have fun, as long as it's consensual, all that jazz. But I can tell you what the reaction would be if I ever tried that. It would be, okay, no, we're done. Everything
Damn.
hit the ground, crash landing, no survivors. That would be what would happen. Just like if he called me mommy, because I'm not fucking anybody calling me mommy. Hell no, not okay with that.
No.
But anyway,
No.
now that we left you with that lovely image in your head, have a good week, and we will
You're
catch you
welcome.
next week. We should not have technical difficulties as long as Harley doesn't mess up again. Love you.
Love y'all.
Thanks. Bye, guys.